Hello everyone and welcome back to Chaos Creations. Well, it's about 11:30 on a Tuesday in Perth, Western Australia, and I have some things to talk about. I'll get to what's on the table in a moment, but I have noticed that Reddit and Twitch and a few other places, chat programs in particular, are going apeshit bonkers with the news that it'll be coming out on the 18th, or Legends Imperialis will be coming out on the 18th. And that'll be up for show and tell on the next Sunday, and then it will be pre-ordered on the 4th and 2-week turnaround, as I said in my last video. So it looks like everything that I was told has been confirmed, which is lovely to hear. It's always nice to know that, when I give you guys information, it's nice to know that I have been told the truth, because I'd like to pass the truth on to you guys so you can all plan. Like I'm going to plan, and now I've got to try to come up with a bucket load of money, because I don't know, as always, Games Workshop do not tell you prices until, it's either right there in front of you, or if you get really lucky, the day before. But I'm sure somebody will have some rumors on prices sometime soon. I'm going to try to save up about $1,000 Australian, which is not a lot of money when you know the prices that Australians pay for the Games Workshop products, but $1,000 should get me a box set, and if there is an expansion, that as well. That's the general deal. Now, a lot of people will be thinking, $1,000, that should be easy. Once again, you don't know Australian prices. That said, somebody on this channel made a very good point. It shouldn't be that expensive, realistically speaking. I mean, the big box set for the horror series, the huge box set, was Australian $480 odd, I think it was. So this is all smaller stuff, a lot smaller stuff. So in theory, it should be nowhere near that price. But once again, this is Games Workshop, and greed is good. So we will see. Anyway, so that's the rumors, and I'm hoping it's all true. We'll find out this Sunday, and it has given me some hope that, I'm not being given the Mickey. Right, so a couple of things. Now, I don't work with resin printers anymore. I've had some lung damage from them. I still, as you can tell when I'm talking, I struggle to breathe sometimes. I still have damage now. I am getting better, but it is still there. So I will never touch another resin printer again. Now, that said, I'm not saying don't, buy a resin printer and print it up. You can get some amazing stuff with resin printer. It's just I personally won't. I might buy some stuff from an Etsy store that has some nice resin prints, not a problem, but I myself will never do it again. I just can't. Struggling to breathe is, you might think it's not that bad, but, when you're, going to the bedroom from the computer room and you're not a good sign. So these are all printed in PLA Plus, and these are the little dreadnought guys. So I just want to show you what I've done, because I'm quite proud of myself. So these ones here, I believe are like little dreadnoughts. This is like a minigun, and it's got like a claw on the side, I think it is. And it's not bad. It's got little details and so forth. And these guys are, I think, more traditional dreadnought style. And these guys have, once again, a minigun. It looks like some sort of laser gun there. Once again, like I said, I'm not up to Horus Heresy. Now, these are all printed in PLA Plus. I think for, PLA Plus, I've done a pretty good job with the details. There is a downside to doing these, and that's the back. Now, this is where the support was, so it's a bit rough around the back. So understand that it might look nice, but it comes at a cost. The backs aren't going to be particularly good. But since they're going to be facing that way on the battlefield, it's really not a problem. Cost-wise, for all of these, I don't know, about $1.50, maybe $2 for all of those. So that's what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 miniatures. You're looking at about $2 in PLA Plus filament. So it's not the best. It really isn't. I mean, the details are nice. The resin ones, if you had a resin printer, would come out a lot better. A lot better. And, the Games Workshop ones will even be more better in some respects. But once again, time, money and availability means the fact that I must have backups. I'm not going to be one of these people that's going to be left holding the ball with half an army because I can't afford all of it, or it's not available anymore, which is the two mottos of Games Workshop in general. So what I'm doing is here, I'll print up everything that I can. I mean, I can't do the little guys. I can, but it's so time-consumingly slow, and the details are at best. So for me, what I'm thinking of doing is print out everything that I can, find out what works and what doesn't. What does work, I will then sideline, and if I'm unable to afford it because it's so disturbingly expensive, or it's such a short run that I can't get it anymore, those things I will then unfortunately have to print, because I'm not going to hand an army that's got huge gaps. Well, I want, 17 more speeders, but they only came out for 4 weeks and they were, $300. I couldn't afford them and they didn't last very long. That's the plan. That said, if I can get everything I want for my army, then most of the stuff will be painted up, and I'm more than likely to give it away to poor kids. I know lots of gaming stores that have kids that come in and they really can't afford models. So voila, guys, here you go. Take them away and enjoy. We will see. Anyway, everyone have a great night. There's not much else I can really tell you at the moment. I am working on a couple of other tanks similar to these, but a bit smaller. Not these. I can't remember. It's a Siracan, I think it's called. Siracan has like a sort of like a tracks like this, but it has a humongous gun sticking out the side and has guns on the side. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Like I said, as much as I learn about Horus Heresy, there are still huge gaps in it, and I'm trying to learn. But I've been spending most of the day doing these. Now, that's one thing I want to say before I go. To print all of these took about 6 hours, I would say, for all of them. And then you've got to peel off the support, which isn't that hard. It's a learning curve. So after you do 2 or 3, you say dang, 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 pop, dang, 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 pop, dang, 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 pop, and you just get them off, not a problem. It is a little bit messy with the filament, but, if you know what you're doing like I am, it's just part and parcel. I just pop on a movie. I think I was Big Trouble in Little China and just peeled them off and just watched a bit of that. It took me about, I don't know, an hour tops, if that. Maybe 45 minutes, I'd say. So, that's it for me from tonight. I'm not too sure if I'll be doing a video for a couple of days. There's really no news. It's only a Tuesday. I do like some of the new box sets that are coming out that I've seen, but I don't think we've seen all of them. I think we're missing a couple. Gut feeling, what I think they're going to do is they're going to bring these boxes out for order, maybe, I don't know, early December, late November, and then 2 weeks before Christmas, boom, there's going to be a couple of big box sets, like really big, or they'll bring out 2 other box sets, maybe some races that, I don't think there was a Necron one, so maybe they'll do a Necron one, and maybe like Elder one as well. We will see. Anyway, that's not for me. I do like the Angron one. I'm not a big Khorne player, but that said, it is a nice model, and the guys around there. If I'm ever going to do a 40k army besides Tyranids, it would be a Chaos army. But Angron, the model itself is just really nice. Even if you just use it as a demon, it's very impressive. Chaos signing off. Have a great day, or night, or morning, whatever. Any questions, please do ask. I am wonderful. I love getting input from people. I really enjoy it. And if you like it, like the video, and please subscribe. Tell your friends about me. One more thing. Somebody asked me, is this a 3D printing channel or a Warhammer channel? And I said, yes. It's not going to be just Legion Imperialis. There'll be, the old world when it comes out. There'll be a lot more epic, and I'm sure, I will chop and change every now and again. But at the most part, epic scale is small miniatures that I can put away on a shelf nice and easy once the army is done. I don't have to try to find boxes and this, that, and the other. And the old world with my Camry, I'm sure around about January, February, I'll start popping them together and you'll see me playing with those miniatures as well. No, I'll not be like that, etc. Well, maybe, but I won't do that on camera. Everyone, why did they have a French accent? Okay, no worries. Everyone, take care. Bye-bye.